Here we go. Atlantic Broadband Cable, in cooperation with the South Union Township Supervisors, presents the South Union Township Sports Network. Tonight, via tape delay from the South Union Township Rec Center, we bring you the South Union Township Youth Basketball League. Hello, everyone. I'm Gary Frankhauser along with Jerry Dupay. We welcome you for tonight's two youth basketball games. The first game will be in the 3rd and 4th grade division, and the second game will be in the 5th and 6th grade division. The South Union Township Sports Network coverage is brought to you as a joint cooperative venture featuring Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott, Atlantic Broadband Cable, Armstrong Cable, and CUTV with Gary Smith. Once again, this is Gary Frankhauser doing the play-by-play, Jerry Dupay on the camera. We'll be right back with the first game. After these messages, you're watching the South Union Township Sports Network.
Esophageal reflux affects 20% of Americans and can lead to heartburn, regurgitation, chest pain, and difficulty swallowing. Reflux is caused by stomach contents passing a faulty valve and entering the esophagus. Ulcers and precancerous tissue can then form. Doctors Ruthart, Calabrese, Stokes, and Ballou offer the latest testing and treatment for reflux disease. SWGI, specialists in digestive health.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank, at your service.
Important for people to know that we represent injured people to the best of our ability, and we've been successful doing that. And I don't say that to have people come to see us because we have been successful. I say that because it's true, and it's important.
Another important aspect is the experience that we have is local experience in the court system in Uniontown, in Washington, in Waynesburg.
Davis & Davis, attorneys at law.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave a roof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the hope of the brave?
We're just about ready for action here at the South Union Township Rec Center in the 3rd and 4th grade division, the red team and the yellow squad. Quick look at the lineups for the red team. Number 1 is Caden Smith. Number 3, Sam Abrams. Number 4, Claire Dominic. Number 6, Sydney Matheny. Number 7, Zellick Redmond. Number 8, Ryan Filchek. And 00 is Melvin Minnick. For the yellow squad, number 1, Maggie Campbell. Number 2, Devin Neverdale. Number 3, Adam Thomas. Number 5, Jordan Bramley. Number 6, Jack Johns. Number 7, Tyler Doherty. Number 8, Noah Lyon. And number 9, Alexandra Maddie. Red squad is coached by John Smith, and the yellow squad by Dawn and John Maddie. Here we go. The yellow squad going at the far basket. Red squad heading to the near basket. Referees giving their final instruction. Here we go. Jumping center, number 2, Devin Neverdale. And that's number 2 for the red squad, Devin Neverdale. And number 2 for the yellow squad. We'll have to get his name. I don't have that on the roster. Let's see who that is. Number 3 is Sam Abrams. He's going to swing it around to number 9, Alexandra Maddie. For the red squad, coming down. Pick this up here. I think Sam Vecchiola is number 2. Put him in there. Here we go for the yellow squad now. Up top, that's number 3, Adam Thomas. Swinging around to Alexandra Maddie. Get my lineup straight here. They change the numbers on us, so we'll make it work. On top now, Adam Thomas. This is Maddie, short on the jumper, but good rebound inside there by Jordan Bramley. Put it back up. It's going to be out of bounds to the red team. Number 2 for the red squad is Sevi Vecchiola. Didn't have him in the lineup. Over on the right side, we're going to work it around. It's Ryan Filchek with it. In the corner to Caden Smith. Gets it underneath, but knocked out of there defensively by the yellow squad. It's going to be out of bounds to red. Bramley with the defense underneath. Good inbound pass. Vecchiola trying to go baseline. Hands it to Smith. Now double teamed in there. Bramley and Maddie. Take it away, and this will be Alexandra Maddie. Bringing it down. Stolen away. Nice defense there by Claire Dominic. Gets it up. End-to-end action off the board. No good. Good shot attempt there by Caden Smith. Back comes the yellow squad. Number 3, Adam Thomas. Trying to go coast to coast. Spin move. Couldn't get it to go. Now fast break come out again. Good outlet pass there by Vecchiola. It's going to be out of bounds to the yellow squad. So both teams trying to push the action end to end, trying to convert on some layups as substitution here early for the yellow squad. That's Noah Lyon checking in for Alexandra Maddie. Adam Thomas controlling up top on the right side to Lyon. Good position there. Back out to Thomas. Swinging around to Jack Johns. This is Thomas looking on the right side to Lyon. He'll hold. Back to Thomas. 2-3 zone by the red team, packing it in, trying to prevent that inside pass. There's a pass inside, try to get it to Lyon, but knocked away on the defense there. Vecchiola and Redmond out of bounds. Yellow Jack Johns will get it in to Adam Thomas. Try to swing it around quickly. Pull it back out and reset. Thomas looking inside. Trying to get it in there to Bramley. She tries to post up now. Takes a shot from the elbow and scores. Jordan Bramley on the board first for the yellow squad with a deuce. Coming back for the red team. On top is Smith. Around the right side, that's Filchek. Now Smith from the corner, can't get it to go. Good offensive rebound inside there by Redmond. Couldn't get it back up. Now the yellow squad takes it back. Left-hand dribble by Jack Jones down the right side. Gets it to Thomas. He'll look and pop from 15, in and out. But Bramley on the rebound. Good work inside. Has it tipped, and it's going to be red ball out of bounds. So good offensive rebound work there by Jordan Bramley. Nice square-up shot also by Adam Thomas. Vecchiola will get it in to Caden Smith. He'll bring it back to the near side. 1-3-1 zone looks like moved to the left side by the yellow defense. At the elbow was Dominic, got a nice pass. Vecchiola takes it in, gets his own rebound, try to get it back up. Battle for the rebound inside. Vecchiola still with it. Swing it all the way out top. Now we'll reset with Caden Smith. Over to Filchek. Filchek back to Smith. Looking right. Now has Filchek in the corner. Good pass inside of Vecchiola. Couldn't control, but has it now. Kick it back out to Smith. They'll reset. Good ball movement there by the red team. Just could not get that shot up at the hoop. Trying to get it inside. Good baseline running there by Filchek. Gets it into Redmond. Up, around the rim, and no good. And back comes Bramley. She'll stop at the three-point line, kick it back out to Adam Thomas. 6:20 to go here in the first half. 2-0, yellow on top. Lyon with the jumper won't go. Thomas with the rebound, back up, off the rim, no good. Rebound by number 7, Zelig Redmond. And that will be Red's ball as yellow must retreat inside the three-point line for defense. Substitutions now coming in for the red team. It looks like, have to pick up names now. We got two number 6, I should say. This is Caden Smith. Sam Abrams on the near wing. Back out to Smith. Around the right side to Filchek. Filchek looks into Smith, now stolen away by Bramley. She'll try to go down the right side and picked up there. Good defense by Filchek. Back comes the red team. Vecchiola now controlling down the right side. Defended there by Maddie. Couldn't get it. Filchek can't get it to go. Rebound taken down by Bramley. Bring it back the other way. Tried to look inside. Had an opportunity for Vecchiola. Long three-pointer there by Thomas off the back iron. Quickly back come the red team up. And a good shot there by Caden Smith. Off the banking board, no good. Adam Thomas doing the bulk of the ball handling for the yellow team. Noah Lyon has some room. Gets it up. Off short just a little bit now. Quickly back comes the red team. This is Smith down the middle. Got it. Caden Smith ties it up with 4:24 to go here in the first half. We're tied at 2. Now the red team will retreat on defense, and we're going to have a officials timeout. Equipment malfunction. We'll have the shoes tied and restart the actions. The clock is stopped at 4 minutes and 12 seconds to go here in the first half. We're tied at 2. They're going to have the ball across the way. Substitutions in for the yellow squad. Let's see who came in. This will be Adam Thomas looking for some help. Get it across now. High on the wing is Devin Neverdale. This is Tyler Doherty getting his first action. Good pass to Adam Thomas. Look inside. That's Bramley. Jumper no good. Picked up on a long rebound by Neverdale. Looking inside. Good fake. Now tried to get it to Bramley, but Vecchiola knocked it loose, and now the red team has a breakout. Here goes Vecchiola to the hoop, and he will score. Sevi Vecchiola puts the red team up 4-2. 3:25 to go here in the first half. Good fast break action there. Saw the breakout. Assist to Caden Smith. This is Doherty trying to open up that offense for the yellow team. Good bounce pass to the right side. Looking in back to Doherty. Doherty has Maddie on the left wing. She fakes, and now we're going to have a travel call. Jumped into the air, and they'll learn. This is where the kids will learn the fundamentals. Red team bringing it back. Down the court they come. Sydney Matheny on the near wing now for the red team to Vecchiola, and he's going to be called for the travel. Got to put the ball on the court, and once they get the hang of it, they'll know. Third and fourth grade Division A are a little bit lenient with that, but the teaching is continuing. This is Neverdale looking to the right side to Thomas. Thomas being guarded there by the red squad. Out to Doherty. Doherty will dribble, and he's going to double dribble this time. You're not allowed to dribble with two hands, and the referee will explain it to him. Substitute checking in, that will be Jack Johns, and he will give Tyler Doherty a break. Also now checking back in is Zelig Redmond for the red squad. So we have Filchek, Vecchiola, Sam Abrams, Zelig Redmond, and Caden Smith for the red team. Looking it over, trying to get it in the corner, stolen away there by Adam Thomas. Bringing it right down the middle. Picked up there by Vecchiola, and that'll be a good defensive tie-up, and it will be yellow ball underneath the hoop. Thomas trying to go coast to coast. Did the right thing, took it down the middle, but good defense there by Sevi Vecchiola. Forced the tie-up. Now there's a pass way out, and I think that's knocked off the red squad. Hustle there by Caden Smith, knocked it out of the hands of Adam Thomas. Jack Johns will assume the task of throwing it in to Adam Thomas. Thomas with a three-pointer. Couldn't get it. Vecchiola will send it long for Caden Smith. He tracks it down just before it goes out of bounds. He'll be in the corner, had an opportunity for a shot there, chose to bring it back out. On the side now to Abrams. Abrams back to Smith. Smith to Filchek. Filchek will try to get it inside, but now has Smith foul line. Back to Filchek. Posting up is Vecchiola, takes it to the hoop, can't get it to go. Contact inside, rebound out to Thomas. Down the left side, good dribble skills, but that's knocked out of bounds, and it will be yellow ball on the baseline. 22 seconds to go. Red team on top, 4-2 here in the first half at the South Union Township Rec Center. Good spin move there by Maddie. Has it taken away by Vecchiola. Vecchiola down the right side to the hoop. He gets another lay-in for his fourth point of the first half. 6-2 now, red team on top. 5 seconds to go. Be difficult for the yellow team to get it down the court. Half-court shot, and that will be short as we end the first half of play. Red team on top, 6-2. We'll be back to tell you about the first half right after these messages on the South Union Township Sports Network.
The Fayette Furnace Company, established in 1920 with over 100 years of combined experience in the industry. They are employee-owned and operated. They take pride in solving your home heating and air conditioning needs. They are the area's oldest and most reliable HVAC contractor. They specialize in creating quality energy-saving comfort for your home by using the most advanced technology in the industry. Along with the Carrier Corporation, Fayette Furnace can put together a system to improve your comfort, save you money on energy consumption, and improve any deficiencies in your existing system. They specialize in green speed inverter technology and split systems, ductless split units, zoning, radiant heat, boilers, hot water tanks, tankless water heaters, and many more applications. Call the Fayette Furnace Company today at 724-438-5400. That's 724-438-5400. Ask for Mike to schedule a free consultation. Chesler's Furniture at 601 Pittsburgh Street, Uniontown has been in business since 1950 and has a wide variety of furniture for all of your needs. At Chesler's, they have a wide assortment of living room recliners, kitchen sets, bedroom mattresses, and accessories that can decorate your home for years to come. Choose from many companies including Lazy Boy, Best, King Hickory, Hammery, Lancer, Wildwood, Von Bassett, and White Dove. Chesler's also services what they sell. Stop into Chesler's Fine Furniture, Route 51 north of Uniontown, and see Kim, Christy, Ted, and Rich. They'll be happy to help you with all of your needs. Chesler's Furniture, where customers send their friends.
Welcome back. Our halftime score, the Red Squad 6, the Yellow Team 2. Scoring in the first half for the red team, Caden Smith with 2, Sevi Vecchiola with 4. On the yellow team, Jordan Bramley with the only bucket. No fouls called on either team in the first half, and we're just about ready for second half action. This is the 3rd and 4th grade division. Game to follow in the 5th and 6th grade division. And that will be the blue team and the green team. It will be Reds' possession coming in on the second half, and they will be shooting at the far hoop. The yellow squad will be on defense and shooting at the near hoop here in the second half. Looks like too many players out there for the yellow team right now. Now they're good. Vecchiola will control. He's on top. On the side to Redmond. Back to Vecchiola. A little unconventional. Vecchiola on top. Now this is Filchek. Try to get it into a cutting Vecchiola in the lane. Back to Redmond. Up off the board. No good. Pulled down by Smith. Good offensive rebound. Vecchiola tries to go right side. Scoop move, and there's a foul. Foul's called on Alexandra Maddie. That will be her first. Team first. And that's going to send Vecchiola to the line. The red team already on top, 6-2. He'll have a chance to add on. First one up, and you can count it. 7-2, red team on top. Adam Thomas back into the game for the yellow team. One shot left. Good instructions being provided by the officials. That's what it's all about here in the 3rd and 4th grade division. Second shot up off the right side of the iron, no good. 1 for 2 for Sevi. Here comes Adam Thomas. He's looking inside, swinging around here to Lyon. Lyon. Right hand dribble to the corner. Now on top. Adam Thomas trying to look to the right side. Has Thomas for the jumper. Rebound fought for. Pulled down by Vecchiola. Quick baseball pass ahead, just a little too strong for Caden Smith. That will be out of bounds to the yellow team. In there for the yellow team, number 5, Jordan Brambley. Number 3, Adam Thomas. Number 6, Jack Johns. And number 8, Noah Lyon. This is Jack Johns. He'll handle the point. Bounce pass to Thomas. He'll take the shot off the iron. No good. Fought for again. Vecchiola outlet pass to Smith. Tracks it down on the left side. Tries to go baseline. Swing it back out to Vecchiola. He'll reset. Yellow team sets up their defense. Vecchiola on the side now. That's Claire Dominic. Into field check. Jumper no good. Inside rebound. Fought for. Pulled out of there by Maddie. Alexandra now trying to slice her way through that defense. And out of bounds. Back to the red team. Substitutions now for the red team. This will be number 6, Sydney Matheny, and number 3, Sam Abrams. Replacing number 8, Ryan Filchek, and number 1, Caden Smith. Vecchiola will control on top. On the wing, number 4, Claire Dominic. Now changing positions. This is Sydney Matheny. Back to Vecchiola. Vecchiola swing it to Redmond. Redmond inside, just a little strong for Abrams. Out of bounds to yellow. Jack Johns and Adam Thomas, the 2 guards out front for yellow. 2-3 zone packed in for the red team. Good defense by Claire Dominic on Thomas. He's going to be called for the double dribble. Ball will be out of bounds to the red team. 8:49 to go here in the second half. 7-2, the red team on top. Vecchiola looks for Redmond. Thomas providing the defense. There's a block and a called foul. Sam Abrams tried to get it up to the hoop, but he is going to be fouled by Noah Lyon, his first, team second of the second half. And that's going to send Sam Abrams to the line for the red squad. They're going to let him move up a little bit. Sam from the free throw line. It's up just a little bit too strong. Substitutions now for yellow. Devin Neverdale and Tyler Doherty will replace Jack Johns and Noah Lyon. 1 shot left for Sam Abrams. It's up wide right. That'll be out of bounds to the yellow squad. Did not hit the iron, so that's an automatic violation. Out of bounds to yellow. Alexandra Maddie now will see what she can do from the point position. She'll hand off to Thomas. Looks inside, thought about the 3. Swing it around here to Doherty. Doherty. He'll travel, but no call. Maddie. Looking. Good skip pass to Thomas. Thought he had an opportunity. Get to Doherty. Doherty. Dribble out front. Pass it to Maddie. Maddie looks for a potential 3-pointer. Good bounce pass into Bramley. Back to Maddie. Maddie will dribble around outside the zone in the quarter now to Thomas. He'll step in, take the jumper. Too strong, but Redmond, good rebound. I'm sorry, that's Bramley. Back to Doherty. Jordan Bramley with the only 2 for the yellow team. Trying to find some gaps in this red defense. Thomas now off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound taken out of there by Sam Abrams. Hand off to Vecchiola. We're at the 7:10 mark here in the second half. It's 7-2. The red team on top. Inside, just a little bit high. Sam Abrams not able to pull it in. Out of bounds to the yellow squad. Thomas brings it on up the court. Runs into Claire Dominic right on top of that zone defense. Doherty back to Thomas. Thought about it. Good ball fake now. It's going to be a travel. Got himself up in the air. And that will go back to the red team. And we're going to have a timeout call by the yellow team. That'll give us a chance to step aside. With the score, red 7, yellow 2, 6:30 to go here in the second half. You're watching the South Union Township Sports Network.
Anemia occurs when one has a low number of blood cells and becomes weak, tired, and pale. Blood loss anemia warrants a careful exam of the digestive tract with traditional GI scopes and sometimes with pill scope technology. Doctors Ruthart, Calabrese, Stokes, and Ballou offer the latest diagnostic testing for blood loss anemia. SWGI, specialists in digestive health.
Here we go, 6:30 to go here in the second half. It will be red ball. Back in for the red team is Caden Smith. And he will assume the point roll. Get it on the right side to Claire Dominic. Back to Smith. Now on the left side to Filchek. Filchek back to Smith. Trying to post up underneath there is Courtney Matheny along with Zelig Redmond. We have a illegal defense outside the three-point line. Checking in for the yellow squad, Noah Lyon, as well as Jack John, and that will give Alexandra Maddie and Devin Neverdale a break. This is Smith. Caden now looking inside, swings it across there to Claire Dominic. Back to Smith. Try to get it on the right side to Filchek, just a little bit wide. It will be yellow ball. Down to 5:30 to go here in the second half. The yellow team trying to find some openings. Jack Johns back to Adam Thomas. Doherty in the corner to Jack. Jack, left hand dribble. Now baseline, this is Lyon, had an opportunity, did not take it all the way in. This is now saved in. Noah Lyon with the jumper off the side of the banking board. Try to control it again, but it's red ball, and they're going to get it ahead. But the yellow team will have to back up, and red will retake possession. Caden Smith. He has 2 points in the first half. 2 of the 7 for the red team, 7-2. Still is our score with 4:26 to go here in the second half. This is Zelig Redmond. Try to get it inside to Claire Dominic. Quickly back comes the yellow team. Adam Thomas can't get it to go. Rolls off the iron, but good offensive rebound there by Brambley. Back to Thomas, and red will control. Doherty to Filchek. Back to Caden Smith. This is Caden. On the left side to Filchek. Trying to find Sydney Matheny inside. I think I misidentified her on the rebound down here earlier. Apologize for that. Sydney Matheny, number 6 for the red team. And it's going to be red ball out of bounds as substitutions coming in. Alexandra Maddie and Devin Neverdale will replace Adam Thomas and Jordan Bramley. Swing it over to Claire Dominic. Dominic back to Smith. Caden looking, gets it to Redmond. Good pass inside, but Claire took one too many big hops, and that will be gold ball with 3:08 to go here in the second half. Coming up now, Jack Johns. Met there by Claire Dominic. Good point defense. Noah Lyon now will have to get it back out to Jack John. Looking to penetrate through that zone. Bounce pass taken away there by Smith. He'll try to go coast to coast. And we're going to have a travel call there. Just one too many for Caden. Vecchiola and Abrams will check back in for Redmond and Dominic. Lyon gets it in to Jack Johns. Left hand dribble to Doherty. Doherty looked inside. Noah Lyon may have had an opportunity. We're going to have a foul called here. That's on number 3, Sam Abrams. Subs coming in now. Back in will be Adam Thomas and Jordan Bramley trying to get some offensive action for the yellow team. Noah Lyon to Jack Johns. All the way around the right side. Looking inside. Left-hand jumper won't go. Rebound tried to be pulled in by Maddie. Here goes Vecchiola the other way to the hoop, and just a little bit too strong. Good offensive drive there by Vecchiola. Just could not get it to go. Quickly back comes Jack Johns out of bounds off his leg to the red team. 1:38 to go here in the second half. Still 7-2 yellow on the short side of the score. As Caden Smith will bring it up. Tried to go inside, and Vecchiola skied for the pass. He'll get it back to Filchek. Filchek inside to Matheny. Has it taken away, and this is Maddie with an opportunity. Has it knocked away momentarily to Thomas. He'll shoot a long one. Can't get it to go. Filchek now, but stolen away by Johns. Thomas comes back, 59 seconds to go. We're under a minute. Blocked by Vecchiola. Good try there by Adam Thomas. It will be out of bounds to the yellow team on the baseline. Down to 54 seconds to go. Jack Johns will try to find an open player. This is Noah Lyon. Thought about the shot. Now picked up there. Sydney Matheny providing the defense. We have a tie-up call now. And it's going to be out of bounds to gold. So Vecchiola tying up Lyon. Once again on the baseline. Yellow will have the opportunity. 46 seconds to go. Jack John all the way out. Tried to get it to Lyon, but it's out of bounds. Back to the red team. No time off the clock in that exchange. Caden Smith now pressure out front by the yellow team. Under a minute. Noah Lyon to Vecchiola. Vecchiola inside. That's Abrams. He's going to have a double dribble. With 32 seconds to go, it's the gold team's opportunity once again. Adam Thomas Tries to go to his right. Inside, Maddie has it knocked away. Vecchiola now being defended there by Thomas. We're going to have a foul called on Adam Thomas. That's his first with 20 seconds to go. Just 3 team fouls here in the second half. Red will have it out of bounds on the common foul. Vecchiola now with 19 seconds to go. On the right to Filchek. Inside to Abrams, had a chance, didn't get it up to the hoop. 10 seconds now. Here comes yellow, Adam Thomas. One last rush up the court. He'll take the running hook shot, won't go. Lyon with the rebound at the buzzer. Can't get it to go. That'll do it here in the 3rd and 4th grade division. The red squad 7, the yellow 2. We'll be back to wrap this one up and get ready for the next game in the 5th and 6th grade division. You're watching the South Union Township Sports Network.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank, at your service.
Davis and Davis, helping the injured.
If you're injured in an accident, after you address the medical problems, you're going to be faced with numerous questions concerning who's going to pay your medical bills, your property damage, the wages that you might be losing if you can't go to work. These are things that you need counsel for.
That your income is protected, that your bills are paid, that your family's taken care of. We've been doing this since 1976. We've helped injured people. We can help you.
Davis and Davis, attorneys at law.
Many people unknowingly have chronic liver disease and discover it during routine blood testing. Possible causes include alcohol, hepatitis C, fatty liver, and iron overload. If left unchecked, this can lead to cirrhosis or severe liver scarring. Doctors Ruthhart, Calabrese, Stokes, and Ballou offer the latest testing and treatment for chronic liver disease. SWGI, specialists in digestive health.
Welcome back to the South Union Township Recreation Center. Gary Frankhauser along with Jerry Dupay, just about ready for action in the 5th and 6th grade division, the blue team and the green team. We saw the 3rd and 4th grade division red team scoring 7 and the yellow 2. Sevi Vecchiola having 5, Caden Smith 2, and Jordan Bramley 2 for the yellow team. Looking at the blue team and the green team, on the blue squad, number 1, C.J. Guest. Number 2, Carson Scott. Number 7, Nate Swartzweger. Number 4, Connor Kalich. Number 5, Logan Holton. Number 6, Devin Kravosky. And number 8, Owen Reed. For the green team, number 4, William Large. Number 3, Jeremy Harram. Number 1, Robbie Michael. Number 7, Devin Harmon. And number 8, Jaden Ringer. Controlling it out front on the tip for the green team, Jaden Ringer. Get it on the right side to Harram. Tried to look inside and scoring quickly. Devin Harram putting the green team on top right away, just underway here in the first half. Controlling out front is Gesk. He'll hand to Schwartzweger. Schwartzweger looking for a screen to the right, gets it. Good screen there by Reed in the corner. Now inside to Reed, kick it back out. Schwartzweger, good ball fake. Now jumper off the banking board, no good. Rebound taken down by Harmon. Hands it back to Jeremy Harum on the left side. Now dribble to his right, trying to get it inside. Harum now back to Ringer. Ringer, baseline jumper, just a little bit short. Gets his own rebound. Up again, no good. Rebound by Schwartzweger. Schwartzweger quickly out. And Reed will take a running one-hander. I'm sorry, that was Kravosky. Long rebound controlled by Schwartzweger. Schwartzweger being guarded on the top there by Ringer. In the corner to Gesk. Over to Kravosky. Now left-handed jumper just short. Saved in. And this will be Harum quickly back for the green team. On the right side to Ringer. Ringer looks inside. Now goes baseline. Drop pass in to Harmon. And we got a jump ball call. Possession arrow pointing in favor of the blue team. Trailing 2-0, 9:17 to go here in the first half. So let's set that green team once again. Number 4 is William Large. Number 3, Jeremy Harum. There's a jumper on the right side. Good. That was Schwartzweger. 4-2. Now this is green squad knocked sideways there. Push there by number 8, Owen Reed. That will be his first foul. Out of bounds now underneath. Good pass inside. Unable to complete the layup there was Jeremy Harum. Here comes the blue team. Schwartzweger, ball handling. He'll bring it back out. Finds Gesk on the left wing. Trying to look inside again. He'll have it knocked away now by Ringer. Ringer to the hoop. And can't get it to go. Pulled down Ringer with his own rebound. Swing it back around. Inside, this time to Harmon. Harmon now will travel with our score 2-2, 8:15 to go. Here in the first half, we're got a timeout call by Blue. It's 2-2 with 8:15 to go here in the first half. We'll be back on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Colon cancer is the second leading cause of cancer deaths. Signs include abdominal pain and rectal bleeding. Colon cancer develops from a degenerating benign growth or polyp. Doctors performing colonoscopy are able to remove precancerous polyps, thus preventing colon cancer. This saves lives, and the American Cancer Society now recommends that everyone have a colonoscopy every 10 years, beginning at age 50. Doctors Ruthart, Calabrese, Stokes, and Ballou offer the latest diagnostic testing. SWGI, specialists in digestive health. Southwestern Endoscopy Center is a state-licensed and Medicare-certified facility and emphasizes privacy, comfort, caring, and safety. For colonoscopies and upper GI endoscopies, painless procedures are done with twilight sedation given by a board-certified anesthesiologist. The center accepts most insurance plans and is staffed by Doctors Ruthart, Calabrese, Stokes, and Ballou. SWGI, specialists in digestive health.
Ready for action once again as the blue team will control. This is Schwartzweger. Round to the right side, showing good ball handling skills. Back to Schwartzweger, knocked out of bounds. It will stay with the blue team on the sideline. Back on top now. Gesk will control. Guarded there tightly by Jeremy Harem. Guest now will try the three-pointer just off the back of the iron. Gets his own rebound. Over to Schwartzweger. Drive to the hoop. Can't get it to go. Rebound by Harmon. Harmon handoff to Jeremy Harriman. Back to Ringer. Ringer to Harem. Inside pass. Good pass to Harmon. We got a foul called. That's going to be on Schwartzweger. His first, team second. Taking out of bounds will be Large. Inside, good pass, nice pass there. And completing the bucket was Jeremy Harem to give the green team a 4-2 lead with 7:22 to go here in the first half. Schwartzweger now to the hoop and can't get the roll. Pulled down by Guess. Good rebound to his right. Dribble out. Created some nice space and a square-up jumper just off the back iron again. Schwartzweger trying to control. Gets it to CJ. CJ, crossover dribble. Now to his right. Stop. Pass inside. Looking for help there was number 5. That's Logan Holton. Shot again, just a little strong, and quickly out comes Robbie Michael. To his left, and we got a foul called. It's going to be on CJ Gesk. That'll be his first, team third. Green ball out of bounds underneath. Taking it out of bounds was Harmon in the corner to Ringer. Ringer to Harem. Now on top. And big man rebound, Devin Harmon could not get it to go. We have a travel call. That's going to be green ball. And we're going to have a injury timeout. Billy. Out of bounds again. This will be Large. Try to get it inside. Does. Nice pass. Can't get it in, though. Robbie Michael. Rebound by Harmon back up. Now controlling the boards and scoring is Robbie Michael, extending that lead out now to 6-2. Schwartzweger now surveying the situation. Movement on the baseline. Gesk dribbles right. Drop pass to Schwartzweger. Goes baseline. Jumper. Got it. Nate Schwartzweger cuts that lead to 6-4 with 5:50 to go here in the first half. Ringer. Good ball handling also on his part. Harem inside. Harmon looking. Now gets it to Michael, but we have a foul called as he tried to get it up the hoop. That's going to be on Connor Kalich. His first, team fourth. No fouls on the green squad, 4 fouls on the blue team, and we have a jump ball call on the inbound. It'll stay with green on the alternate possession. Taking it out of bounds there is the green squad, Harmon. To Ringer. Ringer doubled in the corner. Now inside to Michael. Gets it up to the hoop. Can't get it to go, but coming out is Schwartzweger with speed. Down the right side. Good pass to Gesk, and he will convert. Gesk with the bucket. Assist to Schwartzweger. We are tied at 6. Timeout called by the green team. Give us a chance to step aside with 5:16 to go here in the first half on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Creditors calling you day and night? Your debt overwhelms you? Although you may feel that you're in a hopeless situation, Zebley, Mahalev & White can help. We're a full-service local bankruptcy firm that knows what a difficult time this is and what to do to help you get a fresh start. Call Zebley, Mahalev & White today for a free consultation. Your hometown bankruptcy firm. Call us today.
Don't borrow more money until you talk to Zebley, Mahalev & White.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank, at your service.
Welcome back. Both coaches going over their strategy here in the first half. Tie game at 6 for the blue team. CJ Guest with 2, Schwartzweger with 4. On the green side, Jeremy Harrim with 2, Robbie Michael with 2, and Devin Harmon with 2. This will be Jaden Ringer controlling it out front. Gets it on the right side to Harrim. Now taken away there by Schwartzweger. Good speed down the right side. Tries to go all the way. Can't get it to go. Good rebound pulled down there by Robbie Michael with position. Hands off to Jaden Ringer. To the right side again, trying to work it inside. The green team has it batted away, and CJ Guest will bring it forward. Crossover dribble being guarded there by Harrim. Looks for Schwartzweger. Schwartzweger on the right side, step back, shot, won't go. Good rotation on that jumper, just in and out. Now Ringer. He'll go down the left side. Drops it to Large. Large looking inside. Tries to get it to Harmon. He does control it, and now we have another foul. That's going to be on Schwartzweger. That'll be his second. Team 5th. Checking in for the blue team, Owen Reed. Along with... Trying to see who else came in there. Number 2, Carson Scott. Michael now trying to power his way in. Does get it up to the hoop, but can't get it to go. Schwartzweger with the rebound. Looking for Guest. Streaking down the left side. Swinging around. This is Carson Scott to Schwartzweger. Schwartzweger running one-hander, won't go. Nice rebound there by Devin Harmon. Gets it to his ball handler, Ringer. Ringer will stop and pop. Just a little strong over the back of the backboard. Will be out of bounds to the blue team. Tied at 6. 3:34 to go here on a stop clock in the first half. Good action here in the 5th and 6th grade division. The South Union Township Rec Center. Schwartzweger, what do we got? Got a foul called on number 4. That's Connor Kalich. Team control foul. That's their 6th team foul. An illegal screen call. This is Harrim. Over to Ringer. He tries to go left baseline. Runner won't go. Pulled down by Gesk, finally coming out of the pack. Has Schwartzweger on the left wing. Schwartzweger for 3, and he hits. Nate Schwartzweger, a 3-pointer, puts the blue team on top, 9-6. Ringer now finds Harrim. Looking inside, trying to hit those men on the post. Baseline goes Harrim. Good pass. Off the iron, no good. Harmon could not get the roll. Schwartzweger gets it ahead to Carson Scott, but out of bounds, just a little too far. And Kravosky will replace Kalich. Green team stuck on 6 as the blue team now with their first lead of the game, 9-6. Left side to Ringer. Lost his feet. Carson Scott with the steal, but knocked out of bounds again there by Ringer. It'll be out of bounds to the blue team. Carson Scott to Schwartzweger. He'll bring it up. Facing that 1-3-1 defense for the green team. Carson Scott, foul line jumper, left-hand jumper won't go for Kravoski. Quickly out comes the green team. This is Ringer to the hoop, little too strong. Offensive board battled for on the court. Good hustle by both teams. Held ball will be over to the the blue team. We're under 2 minutes. 1:50 to go here in the first half. Schwartzweger to Scott. Scott, good ball fake, tries to go baseline. Picked up there nicely, though, by Harmon. Now at the foul line, jumper, good by Kravoski. Devin Kravoski extends that blue team lead out now to 11-6. On the right side to Harum. Back to Ringer. Right baseline. Drop back pass to Harum. Finds Large on top. Swing it all the way around to Ringer. Good ball fake. Runner can't get it to go. Schwartzweger with the rebound. Tries to run out now with C.J. Guest. Good save. Needs some help on the baseline. Now we're going to have a tie-up, and that will go over to the green team this time. Green ball substitution now for the blue team. Logan Halton, and the green team will take a timeout. Trailing 11-6 with 1 minute to go here in the first half. We'll be right back on the South Union Township Sports Network.
The Fayette Furnace Company, established in 1920 with over 100 years of combined experience in the industry. They are employee-owned and operated. They take pride in solving your home heating and air conditioning needs. They are the area's oldest and most reliable HVAC contractor. They specialize in creating quality energy-saving comfort for your home by using the most advanced technology in the industry. Along with the Carrier Corporation, Fayette Furnace can put together a system to improve your comfort, save you money on energy consumption, and improve any deficiencies in your existing system. They specialize in green speed inverter technology and split systems, ductless split units, zoning, radiant heat, boilers, hot water tanks, tankless water heaters, and many more applications. Call the Fayette Furnace Company today at 724-438-5400. That's 724-438-5400. Ask for Mike to schedule a free consultation.
Coming out of the timeout with 1 minute to go here in the first half. Blue team with 11, green team with 6. It's the green ball after the tie-up on the baseline. Bringing it in, Jeremy Harum will assume the ball control duties with Ringer on the left wing. Gets it over there, trying to get it inside to Robbie Michael. Trying to post up there right at the foul line. This is Large. Good bounce pass. Tried to get it into Harmon, but Schwartzweger with the steal. Ahead to Scott. Just off the left side of the iron. Quickly back comes the green team. This is Harum. Rings it around. Won't go, but good offensive rebound and put back by Robbie Michael. Cuts the lead to 11-8 with 19 seconds to go here in the first half. Clock ticking down. Blue team may look for the last shot. Schwartzweger has it taken away by William Large with 9 seconds to go. Opportunity, and we're going to have a foul on number 1 in the green. That's Robbie Michael, just his first foul. With 6 seconds to go, it's going to be Blue with possession in the front court, or right at half court, with 6.6 seconds to go. Easy for me to say. 11-8 is our score. Blue team on top, trying to come up with a play here to end the first half. Seen vast improvement by both of these teams from the beginning of the season. Ball handling much better. Passing much more crisp. Good defensive play and rebounding. So give credit to the coaches and these players for working hard on their fundamentals. Blue ball out of bounds. It will be C.J. Gesk triggering it in. You got Schwartzweger in the backcourt. You got Kravoski and Reed. This will be Schwartzweger. Can't get it to go. And that will do it for the first half. Our first half score, the blue team 11, green team 8. We'll be back with second half action on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Chesler's Furniture at 601 Pittsburgh Street, Uniontown has been in business since 1950 and has a wide variety of furniture for all of your needs. At Chesler's, they have a wide assortment of living room recliners, kitchen sets, bedroom mattresses, and accessories that can decorate your home for years to come. Choose from many companies including Lazy Boy, Best, King Hickory, Hammery, Lancer, Wildwood, Von Bassett, and White Dove. Chesler's also services what they sell. Stop into Chesler's Fine Furniture, Route 51 north of Uniontown, and see Kim, Christy, Ted, and Rich. They'll be happy to help you with all of your needs. Chesler's Furniture, where customers send their friends.
Davis and Davis, helping the injured.
If you're injured in an accident, after you address the medical problems, you're going to be faced with numerous questions concerning who's going to pay your medical bills, your property damage, the wages that you might be losing if you can't go to work. These are things that you need counsel for.
That your income is protected, that your bills are paid, that your family's taken care of. We've been doing this since 1976. We've helped injured people. We can help you.
Davis and Davis, attorneys at law.
Here we go, second half action in the 5th and 6th grade division. Blue team will have possession with C.J. Gesk now in control. Picked up there on top, defending much more thoroughly, and that was Gesk for a three-pointer, and he will hit. Just dribbled to his left, squared up nicely, and hits for three. 14-8 now, the blue team on top. Harem swings it around now to Ringer. Ringer trying to find an opening. Guarded there on the baseline. Gets his opening, though. Nice running one-hander. Couldn't get it to go. Pulled down there on the rebound by Connor Kalich. Gets it back to CJ. CJ now in the corner. Can't control it. Was Logan Holton. Just a little too far. Green team will have it back, trailing 14-8, just underway here in the second half. Jeremy Harem now on the right side to Ringer. Tried to go baseline, picked up by Carson Scott. Good defense. Harem now on the baseline, drops it back to Ringer. He'll shoot the three-pointer, wouldn't go. It's out of bounds to blue. In there now for the blue team, Logan Holton, number 5. Number 1, C.J. Guest. Number 2, Carson Scott. Number 4, Connor Kalich. And number 8, Owen Reed. Baseline drive cut off there by the green squad, Carson Scott. That's number 6, Devin Kravoski in there for the blue team. C.J. now has it almost taken away by Harem. Regains control. Crossover dribble to his left, using both hands very adeptly. Now in the corner, stolen away by Harem. Jeremy Tried to get it ahead to Ringer, but it'll be out of bounds to the green team. Hustling back there for the blue squad, Kalich and Scott. Out of bounds. Underneath will be Harmon. Trying to find an opening. Gets to Ringer and has it blocked away there by Kowalski. Let's see who hit that. Number 7, Harmon gets his 4th point. 14-10 now. Green team cuts into that lead. Baseline, Scott. Good pass across there to Holton. Over to Kravosky, back to Holton. Now on top, C.J. Gesk. Good pass inside to Kalich at the elbow. Off the rim, no good. Ringer with the rebound. Jaden surveys the situation. Drop to Harem. Inside, good pass on the baseline. That was Harmon, couldn't get it. C.J. Guest now with speed down the right side. All the way to the hoop, just a little too strong. Pulled out now by Robbie Michael. Robbie trying to gain control. Gets it to Ringer. Ringer, good move to the baseline. Won't go. Rebound. Offensive rebound put back by Harmon. No good. We're going to have a timeout call by the blue team. They want to talk it over with the lead 14-10, 8:02 to go here in the second half in the 5th and 6th grade division. You're watching the South Union Township Sports Network.
Sit right down and you hear a tale of a fateful call. You better pay those bills right now or you take a mighty fall. He really didn't know what to do, so he turned to those who did. Zeppeli, Mahalev, and White, your bankruptcy crew, your bankruptcy crew. So no matter how deep in debt you are, if your back's against the wall, Zeppeli, Mahalev, and White, just give them a call.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank, at your service.
Coming out of the timeout. 14-10. Blue with the lead and the possession. Checking back in for the blue team is Nate Schwartzweger, number 7. And he will have Gesk on the right wing, Carson Scott on the left wing. Looks like Reed has checked back in also. Owen Reed, number 8. Good ball fake there by Carson Scott. Swinging around to Reed. Reed, 15-footer, won't go. C.J. Gesk with the rebound, and he is bumped inside. That's going to be a foul on Devin Harmon. His first, team first of the second half. C.J. now inbound to Kalich. Kalich to Reed. Reed to Carson Scott. Thought about the 3, drops it off to Schwartzweger. He'll take the 3, just a little bit long. Rebound to Robbie Michael. Robbie tried to go baseball past the Ringer, picked off there by Carson Scott. Now picked off again by Robbie Michael. Good defense on both sides as Jeremy Harem will get it to Jaden Ringer. Goes baseline left. Swing it back out. Harem off the iron, no good. C.J. Guest with a breakout. To the left side, high arcing shot off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound to Kalich. He tries to get it back up, and he is fouled. That's going to be a foul on number 8, Jaden Ringer, his first, team second of the second half, and that will put Connor Kalich at the line. 4-2 14-10, Blue on top. 6:55 to go, and there's over the line is the call. Connor's got to stay behind that foul line until it hits the rim. 6:55 to go here in the second half. Second one on the way. Got it with the bank. So Connor Kalich makes it a 5-point advantage for the blue team. 15-10. Ringer on the right side. That's large. Fake by Ringer, being guarded there by Gesk. On top, Harem. Thought about the jumper. Now to Ringer. Ringer back to Harem. Go to his right. Tried to get it inside. Stolen away. This is Schwartzweger. Has Carson Scott out in front. And he'll maintain possession. But now we have a held ball. And it will be Green possession. Good hustle defense there by Jaden Ringer. Harem. Inside to Michael. Good inside move. Bank won't go. Good rebound. Put back by Robbie Michael. His 6th point of the game. Now 15-12, Blue on top. Schwartzweger. Scott will try the three. Just a little bit short. Rebound nicely there by Devin Harmon. He'll find his ball handler, Jaden Ringer, crossing the timeline. On the right side to Large. Tries to split the defense. Does. And Michael with the rebound. Put it up. No good. Schwartzweger with the rebound. Down the left side to Gesk. Almost had the opportunity there to get it to Carson Scott, who had gained position on the right side, but Connor Kalich will be called for the travel, and Green will retake control. 5:20 to go on a running clock. Jeremy to Jaden. Jaden to Large. Billy. He will travel. So turnovers by the blue team and the green team gives it back to the blue squad with 5:05 to go here in the second half. Schwartzweger slices through that defense to the elbow and scores. So Nate Schwartzweger with 9 points. Now 17-12, Blue on top. Ringer looking for some help. Finds Harem. Gets it inside to Harmon. Harmon dropped to Large, and he is hacked. Foul called on Kravosky. Just his first, team first of the second half. 2 shots now for William Large. Got it up there, just a little bit strong. Substitution. Checking in for the blue team will be Logan Halton. Second one just rims out. Rebound there by Gesk. Gesk will drop to Schwartzweger. Schwartzweger, top of the key, has that range to Halton. Halton to Reed. Reed looks for Schwartzweger. Gets the screen. Now right at the top of the key, he'll stop and shoot. Just off the rim, front of the rim, no good. Green team back on the offense. Jaden to Jeremy. Jeremy tried to get it inside to his big man. We'll drop it back again to Jaden. Good running one-hander. Doesn't get the roll. Hustle on the floor by both teams. Coming out of it is C.J. Gesk to Schwartzweger. Inside, number 6. That's Devin Kravosky with the left hand, and he is fouled by number 1. And that is Robbie Michael, his second foul. team's third of the second half. And it'll be out of bounds to the blue team. Stops the clock with 3:40 to go here in the second half. Blue team sets up their out of bounds play. And it will be inbound, stolen away by Jaden Ringer. He'll wait for his team to get position. Can't get it to go. Good offensive rebound again, and he is fouled. Robbie Michael is a beast on that offensive board, and he's going to be fouled by number 6, Devin Kravosky. That'll be his second foul. Team second will send Robbie Michael to the line for 2. 17-12. Green trying to cut into that 5-point deficit. Robbie just a little bit wide to the left. Coming in now will be Connor Kalich to replace Owen Reed. Michael with 6 points already. Can't get that foul shot to go. Schwartzweger with the rebound. He'll slow things down with 3:20 to go here in the second half. Stop and shoot the 3. No, won't get it, but rebound now taken by the green team, and the blue team did not back up on defense, so that will be an automatic out-of-bounds play to the green squad. Harem to Ringer. Good stop and pop. Just a little bit short. Schwartzweger comes out of the pack. He once again will slow things down. Crisscrossing on the baseline. Good offensive concept by the blue team. Gesk running that baseline. There's a left-hand jumper, and good for Devin Kravosky. Gets his 4th point of the evening, and that's going to raise the lead now to 19-12 with 2:30 to go here in the second half. Timeout Green. It's timeout also here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
The Fayette Furnace Company, established in 1920 with over 100 years of combined experience in the industry. They are employee-owned and operated. They take pride in solving your home heating and air conditioning needs. They are the area's oldest and most reliable HVAC contractor. They specialize in creating quality energy-saving comfort for your home by using the most advanced technology in the industry. Along with the Carrier Corporation, Fayette Furnace can put together a system to improve your comfort, save you money on energy consumption, and improve any deficiencies in your existing system. They specialize in green speed inverter technology and split systems, ductless split units, zoning, radiant heat, boilers, hot water tanks, tankless water heaters, and many more applications. Call the Fayette Furnace Company today at 724-438-5400. That's 724-438-5400. Ask for Mike to schedule a free consultation.
Welcome back. Set things up. It's 19-12. Blue team on top. 2:30 to go here in the second half. Possession arrow in the favor of the blue team. And Green will be on offense as Jaden Ringer thought about the 3, but hands to his teammate Jeremy Harem just a little bit short. Out of bounds to the blue squad. In there for the blue team, you got Nate Schwartzweger, CJ Gesk, Connor Kalich, Devin Kravosky, and Logan Holton. Schwartzweger controlling on top, being harassed there by Jaden Ringer. Over to Holton, back to Schwartzweger. This is Kravoski, number 6, just scored that left-hand jumper a minute ago. Time running down, minute 45 to go here in the second half. CJ back to Schwartzweger. Schwartzweger will handle it outside, just content to try to get it in to one of his big men. Now Gesk on the corner. He'll drive baseline and has it stolen away nicely there by Jeremy Harem. Ahead to Ringer and just loses the handle out of bounds. Back to the blue team. Holton gets it to Schwartzweger. Schwartzweger being picked up full court, man-to-man now. Gets it to Holton. Holton being tied up there by Jaden Ringer. Good defense, and that's going to be the blue possession. Switches that arrow back, so the next possession will go with the green team. 59 seconds to go. Schwartzweger breaks wide open on the right side, and he is bumped on the shot. Fouled by William Large. That is just his first, team fourth of the second half, I'm sorry. And that will send Nate Schwartzweger to the line, already with 9 points in tonight's contest. First one up, just a little bit short. Owen Reed will check in along with Carson Scott. .58 seconds to go. Schwartzweger with the second, short again. Battle for the rebound on the floor. Coming out there is Harem. Schwartzweger on Harem. Gets it to Ringer. Baseline. Drop pass to Harem. Ringer. Good ball fake. And gets that ball up to the hoop nicely on the runner. But it will be out of bounds to the green team. Really like Jaden Ringer's ball handling. And another runner just cannot get anything to fall. It has a lid on it for Jaden, and that will be knocked out of bounds once again to the green team. With 31 seconds to go, 19-12, 7-point advantage for blue. Try to get it in that time to Large, and Carson Scott hustles it down, but he stepped on the line. So it will be out of bounds back to the green team with 26 seconds to go. Jeremy will get it into Jaden. Jaden to Harem. He'll shoot the three. Off the iron, no good. Rebound by Ringer, and he finally gets one to go. Beautiful turnaround one-hander by Jaden Ringer. Makes the score 19-14. We're under 10 seconds. 7. Pressure defense by the green squad. Schwartzweger will dribble it up, try to go the distance. Couldn't get it to go as time runs out. Our final score, blue 19, green 14. We'll take one last break and be right back to wrap things up here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Important for people to know that we represent injured people to the best of our ability, and we've been successful doing that. And I don't say that to have people come to see us because we have been successful. I say that because it's true, and it's important.
Another important aspect is the experience that we have is local experience in the court system in Uniontown, in Washington, in Waynesburg.
Davis and Davis, attorneys at law.
Welcome back. As I said, our final score, blue 19, green 14. Scoring recap, CJ Gesk with 5, Nate Schwartzweger with 9, Connor Kalich a foul shot for 1, Devin Kravosky with 4 for the total of 19 on the blue side. For the green team, Jeremy Harrim with 2, Robbie Michael with 6, Devin Harmon with 4, and Jaden Ringer with 2 for their total of 14. Tonight's game was brought to you as a joint cooperative venture featuring Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott, Atlantic Broadband Cable, Armstrong Cable, and our friends at CUTV, Gary Smith and his staff. This has been Gary Frankhauser along with Jerry Dupay, another South Union Township Sports Network presentation. Good night, everyone.